What up peeps, MuaHaHa coming at you with some Pokemon Go action, just like I told you I would in the last video that we posted. Sitting here on my currently level 24 account, and so here's the challenge that we're going to do. We are going to see how much experience points we can gain in 30 minutes after we drop a lucky egg, and we go through and we evolve the 47 Pokemon that I have ready to evolve. So without further ado, we're going to get into this baby. We're going to drop this egg. It doesn't matter what shows up right now, unless it's like a freaking Mewtwo or something. We're not going to stop. Once we drop this egg, it's go time. Here we go. And dropping the egg, going into the Pokemon. And boom, it's evolution time. So, obviously not all of these guys are going to be new evolutions for me. I've got a lot of evolutions already, a lot of Pokemon already. We'll go through and we'll look at the Pokedex once we get done with all of this. But for right now, we're going to see just how much experience we can gain in 30 minutes with that lucky egg going. So, there we go. We got a Rapid Dash. Nidorina is going to be going to Nidoqueen, so that's a new evolution for me. That's going to be an additional 1,000, 2,000 experience, something like that. I can't remember the exact numbers off the top of my head, but it's going to be huge. New addition to the family, Nidoqueen. Psyduck we already evolved into Golduck, so this isn't going to be a new one for us, but we will definitely take the evolution points. Basically, once I've already evolved somebody, still going to hang on to as many Pokemon as I can get so that I can gain the experience from evolving. As you guys know, probably already, evolving is the best way to gain experience, but just try to save up Pokemon as much as you can as you're going through and playing, and then once you've got a bunch saved up, I mean like 40 or more Pokemon saved up, drop a lucky egg, and then start evolving them so that you can get maximum experience points. If you're evolving Pokemon, you're going to get 500 experience points per Pokemon that you evolve. Yes, another Vaporeon. Vaporeon's super strong in the game right now, a little OP in my opinion. So happy to get another Vaporeon, and it is one with Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump is the one that you want. Let's see, let's get this Oddish going. Already have a Gloom and a Vileplume, so not too worried about saving up Oddishes at this point right now. I'm not dropping any Stardust on anybody because I don't want to make them much stronger than they already are. I want to kind of hold off on that until I get higher up in level. I know that 30 is still a long way away, but right now everybody's doing pretty good with the gyms that we're getting into. Execute going to be evolving into Exegutter, and this is going to be my first Exegutter, so we're going to get some extra experience out of this one. You can see, man, it's Pokemon Go just melts my battery, dropping from 59 to 58%, and I'm currently plugged in right now. Obviously, as you can see, plugged in craziness. Anyway, that's my first Execute. So when you are evolving Pokemon, you're getting 500 experience points per evolution. Now, if you're doing it with a lucky egg, it's going to be doubling that, so you're getting 1,000 experience points instead of 500. Way worth it to save up all your evolutions, evolve them all at the same time with that lucky egg, and then if you happen to have any lucky egg left over, catch some Pokemons, catch some new Pokemon, do something like that, and it'll be worth it. Alright, so there's a new addition to my team. I think that's Machamp. Let's see, there's Machop. I think it's Machop, maybe. Machop or Machamp? Machoke, and then Machamp. Let's see, who's next? Voltorb. Been getting a ton of Voltorbs near where I work recently. So, Electrode, already part of my Pokedex. Not too worried about gaining any more of them, but definitely going to get the experience. And I'm always, basically, as I go through, I'm always starring. Once I get enough Pokemon saved up to start evolving, I will star the Pokemon. That's why you see all of these guys marked as favorites. I star them as I know that I have enough candy to evolve them. That way it makes it easy. When it's time for me to evolve, I just sort by the star and I can go through rapid fire, boom, 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 hit as many as I can, as fast as I can, so that I get all that XP gain quickly. I don't want to waste the time that I have with that egg. It's only 30 minutes, so I want to maximize my use of that time in evolving these Pokemon as fast as possible. Let's go down here to Staryu. And Starmie is going to be a new addition to my Pokedex, so pretty excited about that. And like I said, we'll take a look at the Pokedex after this and see basically where we sit. And we should be sitting pretty good. So I just got a vibration. I know that means that there is a Pokemon sitting out there waiting to be caught, but chances are it's not the Mewtwo I'm looking for, so we're going to hold off on that and keep on going with the evolutions. I don't want to be distracted right now as we continue to push on and evolve as many as possible. Magnemite, another one that I see a lot of near my work, and let's see, they become, what is it, Magneton? Basically, I already have a Magneton. I've used it a couple times in battle. It's not really the strongest one I've seen around, but nevertheless, I do already have one, so that's only going to be $1,000 experience, or $1,000 experience. Now, Jigglypuff, I don't remember if I had a Wigglytuff at one point or not. I don't now. Usually I don't get rid of Pokemon unless I absolutely need to make an evolution come, but I try to keep one of everything. And so I'm not sure if I had a Wigglytuff or not. We're going to find out here right now. And the answer is no, I didn't. Alright, so great. There's another new addition and some additional experience from that. So there's Wigglytuff. Got another Voltorb here to evolve. You can see a Shelder down below. I don't have the evolution for Shelder yet either. And so in my live stream on Twitch, I was talking to you guys about the recent vacation that I took. I hit a couple of different Pokestops and catching Pokemon all over the place as I took my trip. And let me get this next one started. I'll tell you more about it. And so basically, I live near Norfolk, Virginia. And my family and I flew out to Yuma, Arizona. We flew through Chicago. Chicago Midway Airport was absolutely dominated by Valor when I got there. They had like 8 gyms in and around the airport, and they were all red, which makes me proud. Valor, represent. And then, but as I went through there, a ton of Pokemon to get caught, and then we went to Phoenix, Arizona. We caught a ton of Pokemon there, and that was really my first testing to see if the area in which you catch the Pokemon actually makes a big difference, and it truly does. So when I was in Phoenix and in Yuma, Arizona, we were catching Sandshrews and Geodudes, and a lot of fire-based Pokemon like Growlithe and stuff like that. Like crazy. Not what I get near my house here in the Norfolk area. In the Norfolk area, we pick up obviously a ton of Pidgeys, but everybody picks up Pidgeys. But we get a lot of grass Pokemon, Pincers, stuff like that. And then near the water, we get some other water ones. But so as we left the Phoenix area, we went to Monterey, California, and all of a sudden we're getting tons of water ones. We're getting Squirtles. We're getting Seals, we're getting Shelders, all of that kind of stuff, and then and a ton of Nidorans. And so that's where I really stocked up on my Nidorans. I now have Nidoking and Nidoqueen, both of which are based from evolutions. Ton of Paras. I got so tired of seeing Paras, it was crazy. I'm now kind of getting tired of seeing Voltorbs and Magnemites near work because I see them a lot. But yeah, so far it can definitely be said that it depends on where you're catching them. Quite a few Tauros popped up. I wasn't able to get all of them, but quite a few Tauros also showed up in the Yuma, Arizona area. And then we went up to Reno, Nevada, and Reno we had a ton of Hypnos show up, and so we were able and Abras. So we were able to get to Kadabra, and we were able to get Hypno. And then when we went back to through Chicago, the second time coming back home, again there were a lot of Abras. No, not Abras. Hypnos. So it definitely depends on where you are in the world. As you probably already know, Pokemon has made certain Pokemon Go has made, or Niantic I should say, has made some Pokemon specific to specific regions, specific to specific, available only in certain regions. So like Tauros can only be caught in North America, what is it? I think it's like Kangaskhan is only Australia, and Mr. Mime is only in Europe. And so I will be going to London in about a month, and when I'm out there, I will definitely try to catch a Mr. Mime, so I can bring it back for you guys, and we can check that out. Alright, so we are trucking along. You can see we're starting to get into Pidgey territory. Pidgey being one of the best Pokemon to catch for easy evolution. Rattata not too bad too, but it's at 25 candy versus the 12 for Pidgey. Pidgey's the better deal. And also there is a glitch right now in the game that's making Rattata really hard to catch. And it's not just, I thought for a while, maybe it's just me, maybe because now I've hit 24, they've become harder to catch. Turns out Niantic has acknowledged the problem with the catching system when it comes to Rattatas, Weedles, and one other, I think maybe Spearows. So they've acknowledged that they have messed something up in there and they're trying to fix it. But basically, it's gotten to the point now where Rattatas, sometimes I just pass on them because I don't really want to sit there and waste 8 Pokeballs, 9 Pokeballs, 10 Pokeballs, only for it to eventually run away anyway. So, yep, continuing on here, and now like I said, we're heading into Pidgey territory. Got a ton of Pidgeys to evolve, and in fact, I'm gonna probably skip through some of this so you guys don't have to sit through it. One thing I wish that we could do, I like that you have to sit through the evolution screen the first time you evolve a Pokemon, but I think after you've already evolved that Pokemon before, you should be able to skip through this evolution screen, or maybe speed it up, something like that. I know they kind of try to keep it as much like it would be if you were really a Pokemon trainer, and I guess you would have to sit through the evolution at that point, but I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know, just, it's kind of a waste of time to sit here and watch this whole thing, this whole sequence go through. But again, they're also in the business of trying to make a little bit of profit off of this game, and as long as they waste 20 seconds, which is about what I've figured out these evolutions time-wise to take, then you're gonna be buying more lucky eggs. So maybe it's not, you know, I don't think that they're going to change this anytime soon. I think that we're always going to have to watch this evolution sequence. But anyway, there you go. Alright, so we have gotten through most of our Pidgeys and our Rattatas. I think there's still a couple more coming up. Evolving a Wheel right now. We already do have Kakuna and Beedrill. And we have some Caterpies coming up next. We already have Metapod and a Butterfree. So again, we're just evolving those to the first step up, and then we're going to go ahead and transfer them to the Professor so that we can collect more candy and get ready to evolve more Pokemon. Pokemon being, evolutions being the fastest way to gain experience. We came into this thing halfway through level 24, where I'm hoping we get enough experience out of this to get into 25. Even if we just get our toe into 25, it'll be nice to finally cross into 25. If you guys are tracking Pokemon as closely as I am, you know that the cap right now is level 40. Now, the gap between level 39 and level 40 is 5 million experience points. And so, it sounds just about impossible to hit it, but somebody actually did hit 40 already. He admitted to botting the whole way up. There's a Reddit post about the whole thing. He was just doing it to basically see how long it would take, what kind of stuff you get out of being a level 40, all that kind of stuff. He had like some level 3 or like a CP 3000 Pokemon in his Pokedex, or in his bag or whatever. And but he said that he doesn't use it to play for real. He doesn't go and battle gyms or anything like that. He was just basically doing it for learning purposes, and he was not going to sell the account or anything like that. He was basically going to report the account himself and have Niantic go ahead and destroy it. But at any rate, he explains that it took I think 5 days of the bot going 24 hours a day to hit that final level 40 experience level. So took quite a long time for him to get there. I don't think that any real players, unless they're cheating, I don't think that there are any legit players out there that are going to be hitting 40 anytime soon. Still quite a ways to go. Alright, so that was our 47th Pokemon. So we just evolved 47 Pokemon. Let me go back through here real quick and make sure that we didn't miss anybody. And it's looking like we're pretty solid. Let's change this real quick to number and go through and double check and make sure that there's nobody else that we could evolve. And maybe if there's one more Pidgey hanging in there. Nope, not one more. That's Spirit. No. Arbok, Pikachu. Oh, let's see, do we have enough? If we trade in that other Pikachu, nope, not quite enough. And let's see what else. Nidoran, we have enough for a Nidorina? Nope. And this Nidoran, we have enough for another Nidoran? Nope. And usually I go through and I check all of this beforehand, but since we have a little bit of extra time, I want to go ahead and check one more time as we go through it. Venonat, I don't think we have enough for another Venomoth. No, we do not. And you guys are kind of seeing right now what all my Pokemon are looking like right now. Enough to take our Poliwhirl up. No, we could do that Poliwag, but trying to save up so I can get Poliwhirl. Trying to again fill out my Pokedex as much as possible so that I can gain all of those experience bonuses. You can see all the Magnetites, or Magnetons, just a lot of them. Their Duo, almost enough, not quite. Seal, I know I don't have enough. Haunter, I know I don't have enough. Looking forward to getting that to the final evolution. There should be pretty strong. Kingler sitting in there. Nothing else. I think Coughing, I got it. Nope, I don't see Coughing very often. I've only seen a couple of them. Of course he's close, real close. Yeah, 3 away. I really want to get that next evolution too. And the Golden, I have caught a lot of them, but not enough. You can see I've already evolved into a Sea King right there. Magikarp, definitely not enough. And let's see, anybody else here? Nope, but there you can kind of see what I'm looking at. Let's see how many experience we got out of that. 53,000 experience we just gained. We still got 6 minutes left on that egg, so we could have gone quite a bit longer on the evolutions. We're going through all that, and I don't have anybody showing up right now, which is kind of a bummer. I could pop an Incense just to try to catch a couple more Pokemon last minute. Not going to do it though. We're going to go ahead and say that is going to be it for this round. 53,000 experience. Let's take a look at the Pokedex real quick. The Pokedex, I'm sitting at 116 caught, 117 seen. The one that got away from me was a Muck. Really kind of a jacked up situation. I found a Muck. I raspberried him, I got out an Ultra Ball, I threw a curveball, landed a great throw, and he broke out of that one and ran away immediately. So I was pretty bummed. So let's see, where are we gapping? We're gapping on Venusaur, on Charizard, on Wartortle. Or not Wartortle, Blastoise. We don't have Clefable, we don't have Ninetales. We don't have Poliwrath, we don't have Alakazam, Machamp, Victreebel. What is the final evolution of Geodude? I can't remember his name, but that guy. Let's see. I'm not sure what goes there. There you can see the Muck that I missed. Really was so bummed out about that. He was, I think, a CP of 1100. I have like the world's weakest Onix right now. I'm glad that I finally got the Exegutor. I don't know how to say it exactly. Exegutor. Because he's been very difficult to get through on some of the gyms that I have. So for my personal best on taking gyms was 4. You can see I'm sitting at none right now, but I got a recount going. Really, I think probably the best time to do it is super early in the morning, like if you're up 2 o'clock in the morning, maybe that's a good time, or maybe even around like 5 a.m. if you can get up that early. Go and hit as many gyms as you possibly can. If there are a lot of gyms in your area that are not your color, then the best thing you can do is find other people that are in your color and try to coordinate basically a group go around. So get 5 other guys from Valor around if you're going to go out and get a bunch of around here. Yellow is dominating, so we got a lot of yellow gyms to take care of. Really, the best way to do it is if you can get around with a couple of other Valor guys, go around to the gyms so that everybody can take turns hitting it. You're not just wasting all of your potions trying to get through it, and then that way you've got a lot of people to stack it up. If you've got 5 people attacking a gym, you can immediately stock that gym up with 5 people. You're going to securely keep that gym for a lot longer. So far my personal best is 4 gyms concurrently, and as soon as I hit that 4th, I knew I wasn't going to hang on for very much longer because there were a bunch of people trying to hit that same gym I just took over, and so immediately picked it up and gained, 2,000 Stardust. So decent incentive. I guess it's an okay incentive for fighting in gyms. I wouldn't say that it is the best incentive for taking over gyms. I think they could do it a little bit better when it's a really strong gym, when it's like a level 7 gym and you have to put a lot of time and a lot of potions into taking it over. Even if you have a very victorious set of 6 going into it, you're still gonna have to do it over and over and over again, and it's going to eat up a lot of your potions and a lot of your time. I think they could do something a little bit better for the harder gyms. So if you took over a level 7 gym, I think that you should get something a little bit better than if you just took over a level 1 or even a neutral gym. Also, one of the big cheats that happen to be happening out there a lot is somebody will have a neutral gym, and because they just took it over, somebody just took over a gym, and somebody's sitting there and just scoops it up because it's neutral real quick and then claims the prize. Anyway, that's what's going on in the world of Pokemon, and I hope if you guys happen to be in the Norfolk or Virginia Beach area, hope to bump into you one of these days while we're out. I like to go to Town Point or a town center in Virginia Beach. That looks pretty good, and actually the Norfolk Botanical Gardens look ridiculous. I mean, they're just last time I was flying through the airport, Botanical Gardens right there next to it, I was looking over there and there are a ton of Pokestops in there and leaves were going up like crazy. So anyway, hope you guys liked the video. Let me know if you guys want to see more Pokemon Go, or if you don't, leave me in the comments in the section below. Don't forget to drop a like, and thanks for coming and hanging out. MuaHaHa out. You're still here? It's over. Click the subscribe button and pick another one of these videos. Well, go on. What are you waiting for? I don't have anything great to show you. Just click the subscribe button. Alright. You've given me no choice. Don't say I didn't warn you. I could do this all day. Click the subscribe button and choose another video. Whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready. Alright, well, it's been fun. I'm gonna go now.